Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Yo here. This is my first ever YouTube video.
Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho, so left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind.
So, my videos are basically based on my opinions and totally my opinions. I'm not an expert and I don't think that I'm a very experienced person where you should look up to me, but what I basically think is that I'm a person who likes to change the thinking of people, of how society is seeing the one side of the story. They should look to the brighter side rather than looking at the negative side. So that's my motive of making this channel, and I hope I would succeed in it. And so let's get started. So, today I'm going to talk about the most burning question, or I should say, a most burning issue, which is in Pakistan going on right now. The demand of students for the government to cancel their CAIs O and A level examinations, which were cancelled in May June 2020, but they are not yet cancelled in 2021. And most of the students want their papers to be cancelled, O levels, both A levels. And first of all, let me tell you guys why the government is not listening to your demand for cancelling your exams. The very first reason is that why didn't you stood up at the first place when you knew your preparation wasn't going well? You knew you had to give your papers in May June, and you knew you had to appear for O levels yet A levels too. So why didn't you stood up and protested for yourself? You didn't do that. And what I think that the government is not listening to you guys is because they know that you already know that what happened last year in May June 2020. You got to the grades, and when you didn't got the right grades, you again protested, and then you received the good grades, and due to which government no, you don't want to give your papers right now, and what you want is just the grades, and that is not going to work for your whole life. Okay, you need to grow up. And the second reason that the government is not listening to you is that you're not concerned about preparing, you're not concerned about giving your papers. Because listen, you can give your papers preparing one night before also. And I'm not promoting that you should not prepare for your exams before like a month ago or something like that. But I'm a student who have always prepared for her papers a night before the exam, and I have passed them all. The third reason that I think government is not listening to you is because you are protesting that how in this COVID we are going to survive, and we can get infected, and our society and our people and our your friends, your family, and everyone can get infected because of you. Talking to the boys, I'm not talking to the girls right now because most of the boys are on the protest right now. During your lockdown, before the papers were going to held, before 3 to 4 months before the papers, and even now, when in this COVID situation, you all are gathering together hotels, and you're smoking cigarettes, you're smoking whatsoever, and over there, aren't you getting infected or something? Aren't you infecting your family coming back to your home? No. Are you smoking your cigarette like wearing a mask or something like that? Because I don't know anything about smoking with the mask. If it's something new, then please let me know about that. So government know about you, and they know their country. Obviously, a mother knows his child better than anybody else. So the government know you all, and they know that you're not following the SOPs at all. Then why you want to follow them in your exams? Why do you want to cancel them? So, because you love the free grades that you're getting without your hard work, without your efforts, and you wouldn't have to prepare for your papers. You're going to get a party just like you got last year in May June 2020, and you just want the same right now too. But this is not how the world goes. It's not how you can't always find a shortcut for yourself or for the problems that you have, because long-term goals are the goals that I think which gives you the longest happiness in your life. And the short-term goals and the shortcuts just give you the shortest happiness of your life, and then you have to face you know, the problems. Then you have to face it. You can't run from your problems every time, just like you did in 2020. Now you have to face them right now, okay? In May, June, I was also giving my papers, but due to the Cambridge International's decision, the decision was changed for private students. Private students had to give their papers in October, November, and they cannot get their expected grades. So we had to give our papers in October, November, and we were not granted with expected grades. So what happened was that due to some reasons, and I'll definitely make a video for that, but not right now. So due to some reasons, I couldn't prepare for my exams at all, and those reasons were not negligible, and I had to prepare for my papers and I couldn't because of those reasons. And you know what, it was my last day, like the second day it was my paper, and the night before it I was studying, and just I had no preparation of chemistry, physics, maths. Chemistry, physics, maths. English, you don't need to prepare for English, but chemistry, physics, maths, English, and what's the third one? Computer science. I had zero preparation for computer science, chemistry, physics, everything. I didn't know about any of the subjects, and yeah, I did study them in my school, but my syllabus wasn't completed. And the same situation that you're dealing with right now, my syllabus was also not completed, and I wasn't prepared for my papers at all. Guys, that's the truth. I did not prepare for my exams with the past papers, and I don't know, I did not succeed because yeah, what I think is that if I'm not prepared for a language known as French, if I'm not prepared for French, how can I fill out the questions? So that's the same situation with me in past papers also, because I don't know about chemistry. I didn't know about the topics. How can I like jump on to the past paper because I didn't know about that? And that's the situation I know you all would be facing right now, because you don't know anything about your syllabus isn't completed, your teachers weren't concentrated towards your studies, and you were also not concentrated towards your lessons and everything. So I know this is the thing that you'd be facing right now, that you don't know about your exams, that how you'd prepare for them, and how you'd just give your past paper, how you'd fill out your past papers, because past papers are something like they just go off my mind. I just can't fill them out. And you know what I did was that I believed in myself. I prepared for it a night before it, and I swear I didn't took anybody's help. I was just calling my friends and was like, yeah, I didn't do anything, I'm not prepared, and they knew that I wasn't prepared, and they were not. But I didn't took their help, and I was confident enough in myself that I can do it. Do not lose hope. Believe in yourself. You are much better than anybody else. You don't need your friends to pass your paper. You don't need anybody else. You just need yourself. What I believe is that your friends can leave you, but the one person that cannot leave you is you yourself. So believe in yourself, that the one person that is you cannot leave yourself. So prepare yourself for your papers, and I'm not saying do the hard work, please do the smart work. Do the smart work, as you can succeed only by doing the smart work. Although I did not prepare from the past papers, but I'd suggest you guys that prepare from the past papers. Even if you don't know how to do the question, just see the question, see the answer, how is it solved, and then just try to learn it. Okay, so I would suggest you try to prepare yourself for the papers and from the past papers, and stop wasting your time in the protest. Nothing is going to happen, and you know what, just try preparing for the worst. I'll tell you what, this is not the worst. this is something best for you. And the worst would be if your papers would be cancelled in this year, because the British Council has said that they're not going to give you expected grades like right now. So you won't get the expected grades, then your papers would be transferred to October, November, and then you have papers in October, November, and then 1 year would be wasted of yours too. So think positively and just stop enjoying the party that you're having during the lockdown. People are dying, and it's not a joke. The COVID is not a joke. Stay safe. Do not stay close. Stay close on social media, but stay safe and stay healthy. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Going, there was one thing that I wanted to ask you guys. If you liked my video, if you think that I can make more good videos and I could discuss on some topics going on in the society, then please do suggest me in my comments below, and do support me. If you really like my video, like, share, subscribe, and share to your friends. So just wish me luck and stay tuned to watch my videos more. Thank you.
Don't you worry, I'll be there whenever you want.